I come from a really large alcoholic family. Sometimes, chaos surrounded the drinking. So I basically grew up with that pretty much being normal. So my journey into homelessness was so subtle that I didn't actually accept that I'm homeless until I was sleeping on a dirty mattress in an abandoned apartment. I had moments where I really thought I was going to die out there in the streets, and there were times when I would welcome the thought. And at 7.5 months pregnant, I went into labor. And so that's when I found out that I was having twins. Minutes before I was rushed in to have an emergency C-section. They showed me these little wrapped up bundles of life, and at that moment I knew that I was done. Their middle names are Hope and Faith. That day that they were born, they really were my hope and faith. So when I moved into the Lord's place, I really felt like I had support. I really felt like they cared. And so there was the emotional support, and there was the security support, and then there was also the planning support.
Kat is a great example of what happens when you come to the Lord's place, right? One size doesn't fit all. So we're able to meet with our clients, decide what they need, what are the tools that they're going to need to move forward. The way that you end homelessness is you give someone a home. And that's why we believe so strongly in continuing to increase our inventory of housing for our folks, right? We have 3,000 people that live on the street every day in Palm Beach County, and the best way we can respond is by creating affordable housing and supportive housing.
Okay. You're making a rainbow. So pretty.
Home for Good is about expanding, increasing, and sustaining the work of the Lord's place, which in turn changes our community. We have been turning people away now for the last year, right? Just not enough room. There's something horrific when you have to close the door on somebody at 5:30, 6 o'clock at night and know that there's no housing to send them to. And I think it's the right time for this community to come together, to link arms with the Lord's place, and to not forget those who are poor and homeless.
Today my life is amazing. It's so full. I have an amazing husband. We have our beautiful daughters. We have a beautiful home that we live in. And I have a really great job. I have a job that's changed my life. The Lord's place can help so many people, and does. But just like I needed help to get myself from where I used to be to where I am today, the Lord's place also needs help, helping people like me make that transition. I couldn't do it alone, and neither can they.
The Home for Good campaign is not just about the Lord's place. It's really about the clients that live out on the streets. We're really just the catalyst to making it happen. And we believe this campaign is critical. And it's time for us to bring everybody home for good.